Привет, друзья! Как дела? My name is Fedor and we're back after a 2 weeks break from the podcast. So hope you're excited for this one. And this time around, I want to start this podcast with asking you guys about how's your Russian going. If you're on YouTube, please put it in the comments. What are you doing every day to learn Russian and to master Russian? And how far are you? How far down the road are you when it comes to your Russian journey? Maybe you're intermediate, you're beginner, you're advanced, whatever it is, please put it in the comments. Or if you're on Spotify, if you can reach out to us in some sort of fashion, of course, not right now as you're listening, but maybe later, on our Instagram pages, on our, email, whatever it is, if you have something to say, please reach out to us and answer the question of how are you learning Russian? What's your day-to-day looking like? Maybe some advice, if you were to give advice to other people, what has helped you the most. Maybe we can share that with others. Maybe we can use that in our own services as well. Whenever we teach people, we can share your advice with them, and maybe it's going to work for them too. So that's really it. And today we have another dialogue. This one is going to be talking about people's days, that both describing their days and their jobs in some sort of way. And this one is also A1 and A2 level vocabulary. Some words are B1, some words are B2, but they're not that dominant, I guess. The majority of the words are A1 and A2. And in fact, before we get started, guys, in the past, 3 or 4 podcasts, we had the text. They all have been A1 and A2. And if you want to speak Russian on that level as well, check out our Be Fluent Camp with the link in the description to this podcast. We are talking about the vocabulary there as well. We're learning the vocabulary there too. And we're going to learn A1 vocabulary, all A1 words, 800 plus. Of course, if you know some of them already, if this text is easier for you, we're going to have another set of A2, B1, B2, C1, C2 level of vocabulary there for you as well. So you can, get to the next level of your vocabulary, communication piece, and all of that. And of course, it's not all that we offer there. We offer grammar as well for all of you guys beginners and intermediate. We offer speaking and listening too. So we are focused on speaking, and vocabulary is a big part of speaking. So we're going to talk about that there as well. So join us right now with the link in the description. And if you're looking for private coaching or more feedback on your work, those spots are limited. So you don't have a lot of time before those spots fill up. We've already been, a week into the promotion of the camp, and we have a lot of people join already. So if you don't want to miss out, join right now. All right. Let's get on with the dialogue, and it's going to be titled "Диалог про то, как прошел день," which means the dialogue about how the day went. Привет, друг. Привет. Давно не виделись? Да, уже около 3 месяцев. Чем занимался сегодня? Сегодня у меня самый обычный день. Ничего особенного. Я встал в 7 утра, приготовил завтрак, заварил себе кофе. Затем я собрался на работу и выехал из дома примерно в 8 часов. Приехал за 15 минут на работу. И все. А ты? Я уже много чего успел сделать. Так как я работаю из дома, рабочий день у меня начинается, когда я захочу. Сегодня я решил встать пораньше, чтобы освободиться пораньше. Мы с женой идем на прогулку сегодня вечером. Мы любим гулять по городу и просто разговаривать на разные темы. А чем ты занимался сегодня утром? Я рисовал дизайн для нового клиента. Ему нужен свой сайт, где он мог бы продавать свои услуги. Я сделал примерно половину. Хочу закончить до вечера. Круто. У тебя работа очень интересная. У меня все одно и то же. Прихожу на работу, звоню клиентам, узнаю про их продажи и нужен ли им еще товар. Ты можешь рисовать что-то новое каждый раз. Да, работа у меня интересная, но сложная. Не все могут рисовать красивые дизайны. Успешный дизайн – это большая редкость. Согласен. Ты меня не пойми неправильно. Я люблю свою работу. Просто иногда я хочу разнообразия. Тебе нужно найти хобби. Это точно. Я играю в футбол с друзьями по выходным, но этого не хватает. Спорт – это хорошо, но я думаю, что нужно что-то на каждый день. У тебя есть такие хобби? Нет, но я думаю, что я займусь музыкой. Я давно мечтал. Отличная идея. Ладно, у меня обед подходит к концу. До завтра. До завтра. That's it. That's a dialogue between two friends. Let me know if you understood a little bit, a lot, medium level. How much did you understand? And if you understood a lot, please give like a short summary of what was said. So as we're getting into the translation right now, you can compare your answers to the translation and see if you actually were correct or you only thought that you understood it, but you actually didn't. So let's get into the translation sentence by sentence. We're going to talk about it. And this time around, I'm going to take it, of course, much more slower so you can understand maybe a bit more clearly and understand this maybe even before I translate. Привет, друг. Hello, friend. Привет. Hello. Давно не виделись. Long time no see. Давно не виделись means we haven't seen each other for a long time. But of course, in English, we just simply say long time no see. Да, уже около 3 месяцев. Yes, for about 3 months now. I would say уже около means about some time now. Уже has a meaning of already or now or by this time. Чем занимался сегодня? What did you do today? Сегодня у меня самый обычный день. Today is my most ordinary day, or today is a very ordinary day. I would say обычный is a very useful word. It means ordinary or it means typical. It means regular, nothing special, обычный. This обычный can be used about your day. It can be used about people. It can be used about, events, anything what you can think of. We use обычный for that. Ничего особенного. Nothing special. Я встал в 7 утра, приготовил завтрак, заварил себе кофе. I got up at 7 in the morning, cooked breakfast, and brewed myself coffee. Затем я собрался на работу и выехал из дома примерно в 8 часов. Then I got ready for work and left home at about 8 o'clock. Приехал за 15 минут на работу. I arrived at work in 15 minutes. И все. And that's it. Все, I guess все is a very useful one as well because все can mean that's it. It's over, done. And he is talking about that if все means that's it, that's all I've had for today. А ты, and you. Then his friend is answering the same question. Я уже много чего успел сделать. I have already done a lot of things. Много чего means a lot of stuff or a lot of things. We don't say, actual things. We don't say that word things. We say a lot of what, kind of, okay? Or a lot of that. Много чего means that, a lot of that. Так как я работаю из дома, рабочий день у меня начинается, когда я захочу. Since I work from home, my working day starts whenever I want. Сегодня я решил встать пораньше, чтобы освободиться пораньше. Today I decided to get up early, to get off early, or to get free early. Освободиться comes from a word свобода, which means freedom. And I guess we can say I started early, so I can be free early as well. Мы с женой идем на прогулку сегодня вечером. My wife and I are going for a walk tonight, or today in the evening. Сегодня вечером means today in the evening. And this is very interesting. In English we say my wife and I. But in Russian we say we with wife. Okay? We with my wife. We say мы с женой to say мы together, but you're then specifying who is we. We with my wife. And that means me and my wife. So you might have heard me in the beginning and you're wondering why there's no we in the translation, because in English we simply don't say it like that. In Russian we say we with my friend or we with my wife, which means my friend and I or my wife and I. Мы любим гулять по городу и просто разговаривать на разные темы. We like to walk around the city and just talk about different topics. Разные темы means different topics or diverse topics or different each time. So yeah, разные темы. Not that I'm talking about one topic and my wife is talking about a different topic. No, it's about different topics each time we walk around. А чем ты занимался сегодня утром? What did you do this morning? Я рисовал дизайн для нового клиента. I was drawing a design for a new client. Ему нужен свой сайт, где он бы мог продавать свои услуги. He needs his own website where he could sell his services. Продавать means to sell. Продавать. Я сделал примерно половину. I've done about half of it or about a half. Хочу закончить до вечера. I want to finish before the evening. And this one, the sentence starts with хочу, which is, it doesn't have a personal pronoun like я хочу, I want. And we can only do that whenever the sentence before included я or some other personal pronoun. Like in this case, we had я in the previous sentence, so we don't have to use it. It will be just simply like a repetition that we don't really need. But students make a mistake in thinking that we don't need it ever because the conjugation is clear of what person is speaking, about, or who is speaking or who wants something, because the conjugation can tell it. And unfortunately, it doesn't work like that in Russian. We still have to use a personal pronoun for us to be just simply absolutely sure that we are understood. Okay, so in this sentence, we don't have to use it because the context was clear that we're talking about me, about я. Круто, cool. У тебя работа очень интересная. You have a very interesting job, or your job is very interesting. У меня все одно и то же. It's all the same for me. I would say the highlight here is одно и то же, which means all the same, or one and the same, all of the same stuff, okay? У меня means, of course, I have, or my things are all the same. So одно и то же is a highlight here to mean all the same, or all, all the same. Прихожу на работу, звоню клиентам, узнаю про их продажи и нужен ли им еще товар. I come to work, call clients, find out about their sales and whether they need more goods or more product. Ты можешь рисовать что-то новое каждый раз. You can draw something new every time. So they're comparing their jobs. One is talking about him being a designer. Another one is working in the office. One is like doing a new design each time. And the second person is talking about how they're doing the same things every day, call clients, ask if they need more goods and things like that. So, and it continues. Да, работа у меня интересная, но сложная. Yes, my job is interesting, but difficult. Не все могут рисовать красивые дизайны. Not everyone can draw beautiful designs or make beautiful designs. In Russian, we say draw designs because you actually are drawing something, you are creating something. Of course, maybe in English we say make designs. I guess draw designs can be also applicable in English too. Успешный дизайн – это большая редкость. Successful design is a rare thing. Успешный here is the highlight because успешный means successful or something that works. Успешный. Согласен, I agree. Ты меня не пойми неправильно. Don't get me wrong. And the highlight here is the whole sentence. Ты меня не пойми неправильно, which means don't understand me incorrectly or don't, understand me incorrectly. Don't get me wrong. Я люблю свою работу. Просто иногда я хочу разнообразия. I love my job, but sometimes I just want some variety or something different or some change of things. Тебе нужно найти хобби. You need to find a hobby. Это точно. That's for sure. Точно means precisely. And we can use точно when it comes to being precise, when it comes to maybe you're shooting darts or something. And to be precise when it comes to that, when it comes to your aim. But точно is also can be used, in the sentence to say that's for sure, or that's right, precisely. Я играю в футбол с друзьями по выходным, но этого не хватает. I play football with my friends on the weekends, but it's not enough. Спорт – это хорошо, но я думаю, что нужно что-то на каждый день. У тебя есть такие хобби? Sports is good, but I think you need something for every day. Do you have such hobbies? Нет, но я думаю, что я займусь музыкой. Я давно мечтал. No, but I think I'm gonna do music. I've been dreaming about it for a long time. Отличная идея. Great idea. Ладно, у меня обед подходит к концу. До завтра. Alright, my lunch is coming to an end. See you tomorrow. До завтра. See you tomorrow. That's it. That's all the dialogue that I have for you guys today. I hope that this was easy enough to understand, but still challenging. So you guys, can stretch your own vocabulary or your own listening, so you can grow at something in your Russian. If it's all easy, there's not much growth there. So now let's get on to the vocabulary of this podcast, and then moving on to the exercise of the week. First word is отлично. Отлично, which means great. Отлично. Then we have идея. Идея means idea. Идея. Ничего особенного means nothing special or nothing out of ordinary. Ничего особенного. Приготовить means to prepare. It can be used when it comes to cook or to prepare to leave somewhere. На работу means to work or on to work. If you're talking about going to work, driving somewhere, we say на работу. По городу means around the city or around the city streets. По городу. And then успешный means successful. We have already mentioned that, but успешный means successful. Успешный. And that's it. That's all that I have for you guys today. The exercise of the week that I want to challenge you with for the rest of this week is go on YouTube and find a grammar topic that you're struggling with and learn it there. If you are using your Russian, you probably are sure what you are missing and you know what you need to learn and you need to cover. So YouTube has a lot of great videos, including our videos, including our other people's videos as well. So go on YouTube and find a video that will help you with your grammar. And yeah, that's it. I hope that this exercise is going to be challenging for you guys, because typically we talk about communication, vocabulary. Today, the task is about grammar. That's it. See you all during the camp. If you're on YouTube, click this button right here, or if you're on podcast platforms, click the link in the description.